Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be doing this pretty summery look. I feel like it's a summery look just because I'm using this really cool eyeliner. This is from Wet n Wild, and I am doing this because one of my friends asked me, well, she didn't ask me to do this video. She had just asked if her eyeliner, which was this one, was creasing on her, or no, cracking on her. And the first time that I used it was the 4th of July. I'll go into that during the video because I am going to be doing a talk through, which I haven't done in such a long time. But I decided to do a look using this eyeliner. This is from Wet n Wild in the shade Voltage Blue. And I am also using the Jaclyn Hill palette. Now I know that I did use this palette in the last video that I uploaded, but it's too good to put down. Like, I love this palette. It blends out so pretty. I think you can do so many looks with this palette. So yeah, I decided to do that. And I also wanted to tell you guys really quick before we get into the video that there is a little bell right next to my name that you guys can click on. If you click on the little button, you guys will get notified every time I upload a video. Now I know that I haven't uploaded vlogs in quite a while, but I feel like now I'm coming back onto the makeup tutorials telling you guys that the vlogs are coming back, but that's besides the point. I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you guys want to see how I got this look, then let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start off with is priming my face, and I always use either the Urban Decay De-Slick Complexion Primer or the Professional Primer by Benefit, the Matte Rescue one. But I think today I'm gonna go in with this one because the Urban Decay one is really matte. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear the fan in the background. I cannot turn it off because if I do, I will legit start sweating. So don't mind the fan. The next thing I'm gonna go in with is my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I'm in the shade Golden Beige. This is 368C Golden Beige, and I'm going to apply this all over my face with the applicator and then blend it out with my brush. Also, if you guys hear any screeching in the background, it is Bert and Grecia. He's actually watching her while I get ready, and he's got her yelling, so I don't know what they're doing. And then I'm gonna blend this out with my e.l.f. foundation brush. Mine is super dirty, but this is what I'm gonna go in with. If you have oily skin, I think this foundation would be perfect for you because I have super extremely oily skin, and this stuff works wonders on me. Now for concealer, I mentioned in my last makeup tutorial that I had been falling in love with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and that's what I'm gonna use again today in the shade Light Neutral. I don't know why this concealer I feel covers more and does a lot more than the Tarte one. I'm gonna use this, and then I'm going to blend it out with a sponge that is not damp because I'm too lazy to go and like wet it. And then before I set my face with powder and stuff, I'm going to go in with this. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Contour. I love this product. I like this one, and I'll show you guys how I put it on. I just go in. You could use the same brush that you went in with your foundation, and all you want to do is like damp it, stamp it in there twice, and then put it where you would apply your bronzer. And it's just going to add a little bit of shadow onto your cheek, so that when you finally go in with your actual powder bronzer, you'll already have some sort of layer down below it. And I also put some over my temples just because I usually apply bronzer there. And then to further blend it out, you can use the same brush, your foundation brush, and just stamp over it to blend it out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set everything. And to set the under eye concealer, I'm gonna go in with my Airspun Loose Face Powder, which is this one right here. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what this powder looks like. And again, I'm gonna go in with the same sponge. And I'm sort of baking the forehead, my under eyes, my nose, and my chin because those are one of the more oily spots on my face. So I tend to put a little bit heavier powder on those areas, and that helps the like oiliness, so that it won't seep through, like it won't peep through or whatever. It just helps for those areas to stay a lot more matte throughout the day. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna lightly powder with my Sony Akashic brush that's shedding with the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 130 Buff Beige. This is just what it looks like, and I'm using mine in the shade Bronzed. And I'm gonna go in with another Sony Akashic brush on a like fluffy brush, and I'm just going to dust it over my face. To further contour my face, I'm gonna go in with my Hoola Benefit bronzer with another Sony Akashic brush. This is just the spring edition from last year, I think. This is a little round one, and I'm just going to keep this in the hollows of my cheeks. For my blush, I'm gonna go in with my Butter blush, and this is in the shade Vintage Rouge. And I'm going to pick this up with my Wet n Wild brush. This brush was like $2, I think. This blush though is super duper pigmented, so you want to tap off the excess. And I usually apply my blush back here, because if I were to start right here, I have big cheeks as it is, so it would just make like the apple of my cheek way bigger, and homegirl don't want that. For my highlight, I'm going to pick up this little girl that I haven't used in quite a while. This is the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. I haven't used this in so long. I think I've used this only a couple times, not even a lot. So I'm going to use her today. Dang. And I decided to do my face first just because I don't think I'm gonna go in a lot with my eyes. I figured I would do that. And to set my face, I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay De-Slick spray. So for my eyes, I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill palette for the second time. I know that my last video I used it, but I mean, like I said, it's getting a lot of hype, so I want to use the crap out of this palette just because all the other palettes that I have I hardly use. So I want to get some use out of this one. So I'm gonna do my brows off camera. If you guys want to see a brow tutorial, then let me know and I'll do it. But I'm gonna do them off camera, and then I'll come back and get started on my eyes. So we'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so now that the brows are on, look at the big difference that it makes. Brows frame your face. So like I said, I'm gonna go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I've sort of got a look in mind because I do want to use this eyeliner again. So I'm gonna go in with this shade. What is this? I think I'm gonna go in with MFEO. I forgot what this is supposed to stand for. I don't remember what Jaclyn said it was for, but I'm gonna go in with this shadow on a crease brush, which looks like this. I never tell you guys what brushes I'm using, so I want to start to do that. And I'm going to apply that into my crease right here, starting from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner. And I'm just like bringing it back and forth. And as you go, you pick up more and more shadow depending on how dark you want that color. And this is going to be your transition shade. Can you see the difference of the eyes? Like this one, where it's at compared to this one. Like, would you be able to tell where exactly it is that this is gonna go? So you don't want to bring it too far up, because this right here is where your highlighter shade goes for your brow bone, and then this would be your lid. So your transition shade goes just like this would be your crease. Your transition shade would go a little bit above the crease. But I think I'm gonna do one eye at a time. So I'm gonna show you guys just how I do this eye first, because I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So I think I went in with this shadow 3 times. I just gently tapped it, and then I tap off the excess. And now I'm going to go in. I think I'm gonna go in with Mocha, which is this shade right here, right under Cranapple, this one right here. And I'm going to grab a smaller brush. This is, look at the comparison. This is your blending brush, and then the next brush I'm going to go in with this one that's a little bit dirty, so I'm going to have to clean it with some alcohol before I use it, because I'm going to go in with a brown shade, not a maroonish shade. But look at the difference. This one's going to hold the shadow more in your crease only instead of dragging it further up. Again, tap off the excess. And this shade is going to go in the crease. I'm not going to drag it so far up. Now, since this brush is a little bit more dense, I'm going to go back in with the first brush that I was using with no extra product. I'm just going to blend it together just so that I don't have any harsh lines or edges or anything like that. I think that's all I'm going to do for the eyes on top at least. I think I'm going to go in with Beam, which is this, right? Yeah. This is Beam. I'm going to put this all over the lid with a flat shader brush. This is a flat shader brush. See how it's super flat? I'm going to pick Beam up and just apply it to the lid. Alright. So now I'm going to go in with my eyeliner. Like I said, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild one. Let's hope I don't mess this up because Lord knows I always mess up my wings and I don't want to today because I am recording this. Please, Lord, be with me. It's looking alright. You know what happens is that this stuff dries really fast. So Maritza had told me that she put 2 layers on. So that's what I did right now. I put 2 layers down. So we'll see how it holds up throughout the day. But I'm also going to use some lashes. Okay, so now I'm going to use the Christina lashes in 74 7S. I've never used these, so I don't know what they'll look like. I'm going to use these today. I also have this one from Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Electric Purple. So if you guys want me to do a look with this one, let me know so that I can do it because I'm pretty excited to start using like vibrant colors. I'm gonna let the eyeliner dry for a little bit. Lord, what did I do? Oh, that's looking super dark. I don't like it. I'm also going in with MFEO, sort of to blend it out and diffuse the darkness, so it kind of helped. So I'm going to grab my Duo lash glue. I'm going to apply it on here, wait for it to get tacky, and then I'm going to apply them. I'm going to wait a little bit and then I'll apply them and I'll come right back. Alright, so after 50 hours of struggling, I have the eyelash on. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so now to finish up the look, I've already done both of my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and do my brow bone highlight. And I think for that color, I'm going to go in with In Light, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to grab the smallest brush I have just because I don't want to mess up any of the shadow that I already have down on my eyelid. So I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit so that you guys can see exactly where I'm going to put this. Right there. Mi amor. It's not a video if you're not in it, right, mommy? Right. And then for my lips, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick in the shade Give Me Mocha. It's a lot of dark. We'll see. If I don't like it, I'll just take it off. Looks good. And there we go. We're pretty much done already. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like I like it. I scratched myself. But that about does it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will let you guys know in the description box down below. There's like a little part in the bottom that says see more. You guys can always click on that. I always leave a little something there in the description box. So yeah, I will let you guys know there if it cracked on me or not. She just snapped me back right here. But yeah, I'm pretty much done. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like it's something nice for summer. Yeah, if you guys have any more requests, just feel free to leave them down in the comment box, which is lower. That about does it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.